my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Dough Crow Gal. I hate going like this because it just brings attention to the atrocity that are my nails. They are so bad. Anyways, hi, hello. It's Monday, so you're getting a grocery haul from me today. Let's get this part out of the way. If you don't want to hear me talk, if you don't want to hear me gab, tell you about my shopping experience today, how my week has gone, there's always a timestamp in the description. You can forward ahead. No harm, no foul. So, what do we chat about first? Let's just chat about this week. So, like I said, you're seeing this on Monday. I did not have a Friday video go up, although I did mention that I was gonna have a favorites video up. On Tuesday, I threw my back out because apparently 32 is old enough to do that. Yeah, I went to go pick up Daisy. I was gonna take her to her room because she was not listening and she was not going on her own accord. So I went to pick her up to take her to her room, and I was like kind of like picking her up like from like low down, and I picked her up, and then all of a sudden she like went to like jello, which, you know, yanked the top half of my body down, and I just threw out my back. I had back problems when I was younger, and sometimes I'll do certain things and I can tell that I'm like pushing it, you know, that I need to like readjust or like not make that movement. But I've never had like this type of feeling or like this type of experience ever since like middle school. So it was very painful, and I was pretty much out of commission all of Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I was definitely better, but like kind of just like hobbling around. It's important to like, you know, still move. You don't want to lay up in bed all day. So I would kind of do like 20 minutes sitting with a heating pad, you know, move around. A couple hours later, do another 20 minutes. I feel really good today. Yesterday was a great day. Also, I felt decent. So suffice to say, I was really only out of commission for 2 days, but it did kind of take a toll on like how I was feeling mentally. And I just did not have it in me to film. I didn't have it in me to get ready, to go over, you know, when I make favorites videos, I always like write down everything I'm gonna talk about. It was just not happening. So apologies if you were expecting that video. My goal is to have it up at the end of this week, this Friday. So yeah, it's been a really rough week. Because of that, I have just been in a funk. Like I wasn't even, you know, like it wasn't like I was in bed and couldn't get out of bed. It just, something was like triggered inside of me when that happened, and I have just been feeling blah. Not even when it comes to food. You know, I mentioned last week that I was doing really like legit recipes, not just like freezer to oven. Like I was actually like buying tons of ingredients and making stuff, and I felt so invigorated this week making those recipes, which is why I'm carrying that over to this week, this upcoming week that you're about to see the haul for. But just, you know, that aside, mentally, it was a really rough week. I kind of just got lazy. I didn't want to track. I was like still eating okay, like not great. But, you know, still staying under 100 carbs, but eating more carbs than normal. Again, not wanting to track. Like, it's just been a rough couple of days. So I'm glad that I'm feeling better. I'm glad that it wasn't something like terrible where I like had to go to the hospital or something. And I'm honestly, like, I say this most Mondays, but I'm ready for like the start of a new week. I'm making a game plan. I'm making a list of things that I want to get done, things that I want to do. And that was also part of me going shopping today on Friday. I wanted to have all of Saturday and all of Sunday to meal prep because we're doing all of the meal prepping this weekend. So let's get into what I'm cooking, what I'm making, and then we'll chat about where I decided to shop today. So this week I'm following kind of what I did last week. I went through my Pinterest. I Googled a lot to find recipes that looked really intriguing to me, or some of these are just old favorites that I haven't made in a while. So we're gonna do chicken taco soup, sausage and sauerkraut. We're gonna have chicken taco soup again because it's gonna make so many servings. I am gonna do breakfast for dinner one night, Mexican cauliflower rice skillet, pork chops and mashed cauliflower, and then I'm gonna do wings and a veggie, probably, I think I still have broccoli in there, so probably wings and like roasted broccoli or something. So, I mean, definitely easier meals I feel like than last week, but I'm really enjoying just changing it up, just incorporating eating new things, not just like regurgitating the same recipes. Is like, that's like the best way to put it. Like I just feel like I always reach for what's familiar, which in the moment is nice, but then when it goes to like cooking it or defrosting it or eating it, it's like, ugh. So I'm just liking that we're throwing new stuff in the mix. So for lunches this week, that's where all the meal prep comes in. I really wanted to make various things that could be like assembled on a snack plate, and things that we could just munch on throughout the day if we wanted to, that were filling. So that was kind of my goal, because I've noticed in the past when I do this whole like, let's do snack plates, like hard-boiled eggs, meats, cheeses, da-da-da-da, it just doesn't seem like enough. Like, I'm not satisfied after I eat it, and then I'm just more hungry later, and then I just end up eating more. Even if it's on-track food, I just end up eating more than necessary. So I'm making the sausage balls, which is like sausage, shredded cheddar cheese, almond flour. You basically make balls, you bake them, and then you store them in the fridge. So we're doing those. I'm also making a veggie dip. I can't remember exactly what's in that. I think it's sour cream, mayo, dill, various other seasonings. I'm making my own panino fingers, and then I'm doing cheddar bacon deviled eggs. Love me some hard-boiled eggs, but again, you guessed it, just trying to jazz stuff up, trying to have variety in there, trying to have things that we're not used to reaching for. So that being said, that is my plan. This was my list for the week. You can see, maybe you can, I have check marks next to everything, because this week I did Walmart grocery pickup. So as I was adding things to my cart online, I was checking stuff off. It was kind of a nightmare, and I'm not complaining, because at this point, I think the last 2 times I've done grocery pickup, it's been horrendous. I'm not blaming anybody either. Like, we're still in the midst of a pandemic. A lot of people want to pick up their groceries, and I think stores, but also Walmart specifically, is just really overwhelmed when it comes to grocery pickup. So today, like, well, when I was adding everything online, I went to go check out, and it was like, oh, it basically said like, these items aren't available, do you want to pick something else? So I think what that means, I've never had that happen before, and I think what that meant was like, as I was adding things to my cart, other stuff that was already in there was selling out. That happened to me like 3 or 4 times. So I'd click like, yeah, I'll go pick something else, and then I pick something else, and then I'd go to check out, and then it would say like, a totally random, like, oh, those bars that you picked, now that's not available. So it was like 3 or 4 times of that. And then when I went, it was ready on time, and when I went to go pick it up, I waited like 40 minutes. And waiting 40 minutes for a grocery order with a toddler in the car is like not my idea of a fun time. Again, I'm not complaining. Like, I'm bringing it on myself at this point, but it's gonna be a long while before I do a Walmart pickup order again, just because, why am I torturing myself? So this is a large grocery haul today. I don't remember the last time I had a haul this big. I had to like jump over to the other counter. So this is a really large haul. I had 3 substitutions, all of which I was totally okay with. So let's just go ahead and jump in. All right, let's start with produce. So I got this huge bag of onions. Initially I had the pre-diced onion, like little plastic packages of diced onion in my cart. I had 2 of them. Those were sold out by the time I got to the end. I went back, I added just 2 single onions. Those were sold out, so I just got a darn bag. They won't go to waste, I'll use them, but it's kind of unnecessary. That, I got a zucchini. This was a substitution. I wanted 2 tomatoes, and they subbed me 4. I think because the 2 that I got were in like a package, then maybe that's why they kicked in like 2 more. I'm not sure. 4 tomatoes though. A red bell pepper, some dill, and then I got these little potato company potatoes. I just like that it's just easy. Like, they're all in here. I wanted the smaller size potatoes. The seasoning pack's already there. This is gonna be when we have our sausage and sausage and sauerkraut because that's such a low carb meal. Like I can take the carb hit of potatoes. This is 16 net carbs a serving, so as long as I weigh it out, it'll all be good. All right, to the dairy. I got an 18 pack of eggs. I got 3 bags of shredded cheese. 2 are mild, 1 is sharp. 2 blocks of cream cheese. Pepper jack cheese sticks. These are for the panino fingers I'm gonna make. And then this was my second substitution. I just got like the 12 slices of cheese and they were apparently out of that and subbed me with the 24, which is totally fine by me. For Daisy, I got these Stonyfield Organic Kids yogurt tubes. Not my favorite, definitely prefer the pouches, but shockingly they were out of stock. So I got these. I feel like this is gonna be a mess and a half, but we will see how she does with those. And then just as like a special snack, I picked up these vanilla yogurt and chocolate cookie snack packs. All right, to the meat. We have some hot breakfast sausage for those sausage balls. Bacon, I got a thing of ground beef and pork chops. This is the pepperoni for the panino fingers. I thought, because it said sandwich sliced, I thought it was gonna be a little larger. So these are smaller than I thought. I might have to like put toothpicks in them, but for $3.66, that's a lot of pepperoni. And then I just got the Prima Della like roasted turkey. I think this is a half, is this a half pound? Yeah, a half pound of that. And then these, so on my list was chicken thighs. Y'all, everywhere is out of chicken thighs. I don't know what is happening, but they didn't have any fresh chicken thighs. So I was like, that's fine, I'll do frozen. Well, then that ended up being one of my substitutions. So this was in the cart and I'm like, why are you subbing me chicken wings when I wanted thighs? Nonetheless, pecan smoked flavored chicken wings. They seemed intriguing because when I saw this, I'm like, that bag looks expensive. Like when I saw it on the app as my substitution. So I checked the macros and you can see it's 200 calories, 14 fat, 3 net carbs, 16 protein, which is fantastic. And also very surprising because they are like lightly breaded. And then I checked the price because it was gonna be $6 for those chicken thighs that I had originally had in my cart. And this is $10, but I got it for $6 because it was a swap. So I just kept these in and I actually picked up, not thighs, because again, everywhere is out of chicken thighs. I picked up some chicken breasts at Target. After Walmart, we hit Target. So all is well. I think this is a ridiculous substitution, but I kept it because they sound interesting. So I will keep you guys posted and let you know if these are any good. Okay, beverages. We got some hard seltzer. I have not tried these and I have seen them around. I have mainly seen them at Target. And so, I don't know, I just wanted to try them out. They're 4 net carbs, so they're, you know, higher than like a Truly or a White Claw. But their whole gig is that they're sparkling cocktails. So you got margarita, hard strawberry lemonade, blackberry mojito, and white peach sangria. Excited to try these. It says 120 calories or less, so I'm assuming some of them are like lower and some of them maybe hit right at 120. So pumped about those. I got some more Gatorade Zero just to last us until we can hit Costco again. I have loved having this in the fridge. Kind of a broken record at this point, but it's just nice to have other drinks in there besides, I mean, we really only have like Diet Coke or my kombucha, you know, besides like water. So I just got some grape Gatorade Zeros, and then I picked up this 4-pack of Premier Protein. I'm gonna try to start doing Premier Protein in my coffee again instead of eating an actual breakfast every morning. I don't know, I just wanna try doing that again. So I got the cookies and cream because that's my favorite. Frozen, just some broccoli and cauliflower for Daisy, and then the sour cream and chive mashed cauliflower for us. I haven't picked this up in a while and it is one of my favorites. Okay, many an aisle item. I got 2 things of chicken broth, some oatmeal bars for the miss. I got the Taco Bell taco seasoning. I've never tried it, so it piqued my interest. So I'm gonna give that a go. Some mayonnaise, stone ground mustard, some sauerkraut for that sausage meal. I just ran out of minced garlic and then I needed some celery seeds, so I picked that up. And lastly, I got another thing of lavash bread. I have maybe about 2 sheets, if you will, of the one that I got at Sprouts, the whole wheat one that I got at Sprouts. It's not good. I don't like it. I think I'm just gonna toss the rest of it. This is where it's at. Like, this is my favorite. It's so good. And then I picked up some of the Great Value brand low carb tortillas, which I haven't seen before. These are 6 net carbs, and they were like $1.20 cheaper than the Mission. So excited to see if these hold up. And then I don't normally include this stuff, but like, why not? First time for everything, right? I needed bleach, and then I just needed some more containers because I am meal prepping. I'm most pumped about these ones. Like, I love the size of these. Just because I'm meal prepping those deviled eggs and the sausage balls, like, I want to have good size containers to hold all that stuff in. So I spent $135 at Walmart and $6 for those chicken breasts at Target. So $141 for the week. It's a lot. Like, that's a lot, but I'm making a lot. Like, I'm making a lot of stuff from scratch this week and doing a lot of meal prepping, and you know, I think that that's important for me to be aware of. Like, if that's going to be my plan for a week, like, the bill's gonna be a little higher, which is fine. So that's that, friends. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. What are you eating this week? What are you buying? Have you been having terrible experiences with Walmart grocery pickup? Inquiring minds, inquiring minds. And I will see you Wednesday with a what I eat in a day, and Friday with a favorites video, I promise. And also, guess what? Sternan surprised me and got me a ring light. So now I feel like I can film all the sit down videos, because normally I try to film them like in the daytime when Daisy's resting because I don't have light. No, I have a ring light, so I'm super pumped. Anyways, it's the little things, right? I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, friends.